Hi, my name's Andy and I'm from Widnes Running Club. I'm just here today to talk around the benefits that I have when I run and many others have as well. However, I personally think that getting out and running in the wide open spaces and in the fresh air is much better for my physical and for my mental health. And you don't have to get out and run either. You can get out and you can jog, you can you can walk, or if you're mad enough, you can sprint. But as long as you're getting out there for 20 to 30 minutes a day, um, you're getting that recommended 150 minutes, or working towards getting that recommended 150 minutes worth of moderate exercise per week. And you're also increasing that daily step count as well, which I know some people really work towards. And this works to improve your physical health and your mental health. Your physical health, obviously, it's getting your heart rate up. It's getting you out in that, away from your desk or away from a clinical environment, and just getting out in the fresh air. And your mental health, because you're taking that break from whatever you're doing in that day. If you prefer to exercise before work, it can help cleanse your mind before the day, clears your mind out, and you can start the day good. But if you prefer to exercise after work like I do, it helps me to completely declutter my mind from the day, and it helps me to relax at night. I'd highly recommend going into local parks, because they tend to have really good paths underfoot, and great for running. And the other benefit is that if it's got a cafe, you can plan your run around getting a coffee and a bit of cake at the end, and you're supporting a local business as well, so everyone wins. If you're not already aware, the running community is absolutely huge. If you're a non-runner, you don't have to go very far until you find another runner. Because it's so big, you can always find at least one other person who is of the same ability of you and who's also reaching for those same sort of goals. And then once you've identified this person, you can effectively buddy up with them as a run buddy. And then this run buddy system, it encourages you to get out via this other person, and vice versa as well. So if you're feeling a bit down, or you're not feeling like a run today, this other person will generally grabs you and takes you out on a run, and then you feel 10 times better when you get back. That works exactly the same way for that person as well. When they're feeling down, you can grab them and take them out. For me, it's something that's been very crucial during the pandemic, both to my physical and mental health. Where permitted, the buddy runs have helped my physical health in that it's tried to keep it at a certain level. As I'm sure we can all appreciate, we've all been eating and drinking a lot more, and getting out and doing the buddy runs has helped me to try and counteract some of that extra calorie intake and all that. But also mentally, especially during winter, getting out into the fresh air, getting some vitamin D, and just generally speaking to someone else who's outside my household in a secure and permitted manner has just kept my mental health at a state where it's fine. Talk to your colleagues, find that person who would be your perfect running buddy, and get out and go for a run, because it will really help you, especially during these times. Running is a massive challenge for anyone, no matter if you are a seasoned pro or if you are just starting out. Runners set themselves personal goals, and these can be running a sub 20 minute 5k, or they can just be as simple as completing a 5k, or even completing 1 kilometre. Set yourself a goal which is attainable, which is easily attainable, or attainable after a short period, and within a reasonable time scale as well. So for me, in normal times, my goals are related to running races and the time I'm going to complete those races in. But obviously during the pandemic, it's been slightly different, and my target is just to get out and find different ways to keep training, and also find different routes to run on. So that's something that's kept me going and kept me quite interested. By having these goals, it improves your physical health, because generally that will need to improve to reach the end goal. But also it improves your mental health, as it gives you something to focus on. Running clubs are now there to attract both the speediest of speedy runners, but also the leisurely social person who just runs to have a chat, or to improve their running ability. And this is the way that they're run. So they provide organised sessions. Again, in normal times, they provide organised sessions which aims at improving the individual and the individual's running ability. And they are a fantastic, surefire way to improve yourself and as a runner. They are really good. And they also offer an outlet to meet like-minded people and people of the same ability, so that you can go on social runs with them or go on training runs with them, etc., etc. A great way to find out where your local club is going to a website which is called Run Together. So if you just Google that, you can put your postcode in and it'll tell you where your nearest club is, either to work or to home. There are plenty of clubs out there and they're all run in a similar sort of way, so don't worry about not being able to find one. Parkruns are organised 5k events which are timed, and they happen every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. As it says on the tin, they take place in parks across the country and parks across the world, in fact. But obviously for obvious reasons, they aren't currently operating in the UK. However, when they are on, they are run by a team of pure volunteers. So it's a great way that if you're a bit apprehensive about taking part in your first one, to contact the local team and say that you'd be able to volunteer. It's a great way of finding out what they do. Parkruns are open to absolutely everyone. So they're open to runners, joggers, walkers, everyone. So they also have a tail walker at the end, so no one is left behind. You're never the last person in. And it's a really, really great concept for everyone to get involved in, and they help to improve your confidence.